So I'm thinking about authentic nature, how it's revealed to us, how we recognise it in ourselves, authenticity, how it resonates in us, and how we celebrate it and honour it. Authentic nature.
In the way in which I talk about it, there's two levels to that really. There's the authentic nature, which I call true nature, of the human being who's a unique individual entity or form in space and time. So you were born when you were born in a certain place, and at that moment a destiny begun to unfold. No one can occupy this space or realise themselves as an individual entity as you can. Around the same time there were stones, there were leaves, there were trees, there were animals, there were clouds. They all evolved rightfully in their own way, and they all reached their own demise as you were bound to do from the moment you were born, because everything that is born dies. The first authenticity or true nature then is that you balance or relate to yourself, or should we say learn increasingly to be true to yourself, to be real, to be what you are, so that your capacity and your destiny and your potential all unfolds from as close to your centre as you can be. And that authenticity resonates in the sense of right feeling, it resonates in the sense of happiness or joy, even in the sense that you're living in the right way, which isn't, the right way isn't what somebody expects you to do or manipulates you to do or forces you to do, and it certainly isn't in relationship to your conditioning and conforming or rebelling to all of those assumptions. It's finding what's right for you. It's in a sense very simple, but it's difficult to do because everything has to be discarded around the central heart of you as a human being, as an entity.
Can I ask then, is that a continual process of learning and becoming authentic?
It's a continuous process up to the point where you kind of fall into the pool of authenticity and realise that the human being is all about heart. Human being is all about heart because, you know, whether it was in the ancient pyramids and so the Egyptian religion, or the temple of Delphi, the oracle, and all this kind of thing, the dictum has always been the same. Know yourself, know thyself. You know, what am I? Who am I? The Mahavakya in the Indus Valley. You know, it's always central. Know who you are. What are you? You know, Jesus will say, you know, you are God. The kingdom of heaven is within you. And that's been largely sort of pushed to one side, but it's the same message. You know, what are you? So what is the kingdom of heaven? What is this who that you are? What is knowing yourself? It's to know that, again, the dictum, as above, so below, that you are the heart centre, which is this horizon. Right in the middle of your actual organism is the heart, connecting the mind to the body or the will centre or the physical centre, and we've talked about this before. Aligning all of these where? Through the pivotal place, which is the horizon, which is the heart. Therefore, when you feel authentic, you actually feel heartfelt or compassionate or heart engaged with everything else. Then you feel whole, then you feel yourself, then you're in your true nature. That's individual, personal authenticity. The realisation of yourself as a separate individual, an arising form that's born and will die. But of course, the other authenticity is the one that goes beyond birth and death, or beyond the relative state. And that is to say that the authenticity of you is that you're the same as everybody else, that all of this is love, all of this is divinity, all of this is God, and there's no separation. There's no you apparently relating to me through any of those things, it just all is the same.
And how does that relate to, let me just throw in destiny alongside that then, talk about that from the individual sense of authenticity. Is there a recognition? Do we understand our own destiny maybe better, or as though we're headed in the right direction when we're more authentic?
Yeah, you can't have a foresight into your destiny without that authenticity. You can't reach the authenticity until you've divested yourself of the conditioning and the falsehoods and all. So certain things are absolutely in order. Once you're real or authentic in and of yourself, then a sense of purpose will tend to come about. You may have had intimations of it before, but you'll have a strong sense of purpose. Now, how big and expansive and exactly what the dimensions of that destiny may be, you may find that out, you may find it out as it's unfolding. But you'll have a very strong sense of the rightness of being on the path, on the way, moving forward into your destiny. Of course, your destiny isn't what you want it to be, or what you need it to be, or it's not of the desire body, neither is it of the fear body, and that's why you have to surrender. I mean, that's fear is very helpful at that time, because if you're afraid, it's just a sort of clinging on to, I want to somehow fulfill my destiny, and that's not going to work if you have a sacred spiritual destiny, of course. You have to let it go into whatever it is. But the destiny then is absolutely given, it's irresistible, and your freedom lies in how you meet the unfolding destiny, not in your ability to change it. It's already set up for you. So the ultimate authenticity is that we're all the same. There's no difference at all. From the ego's point of view, a tremendous boredom. From the divine point of view, tremendous freedom, isn't it?